Mindset is everything. It's the filter through which we view the world and make decisions. When it's aligned with positivity and growth, incredible things happen. But when it's clouded by stress, fear, or limiting beliefs, it can block us from reaching our full potential. Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into something so very powerful, something that can literally change the trajectory of your day, your week, and even your life. We're talking about resetting your mindset. So if you've ever found yourself stuck in negative thinking, feeling overwhelmed, or just out of sync with your goals, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're going to cover the fastest way to reset your mindset with 4 practical steps that you can follow immediately. And I'm going to throw in a bonus tip at the end that has the potential to take your mindset to the whole next level. So be sure to hang around for that. So the first step to resetting your mindset is to interrupt the negative pattern. You see, our minds tend to run on autopilot. If you've ever caught yourself spiraling in negativity, whether it's worrying about the future, replaying past mistakes, or doubting yourself, it's because your brain has gotten stuck in the loop. The key to breaking free is to interrupt that pattern. So when you feel those negative thoughts creeping in, take immediate action. This doesn't have to be something drastic. It can be as simple as snapping your fingers, clapping your hands, or standing up and shaking out your body. Anything that disrupts the flow of these thoughts and forces your mind to shift its focus. Think about this. Have you ever been lost in thought whilst driving and suddenly a song you love comes on the radio? It breaks your focus, right? That's exactly what you want to do with your negative mindset. Snap yourself out of it. Here are a few practical ways to interrupt your negative thinking patterns. So the first one, physical movement. Stand up and stretch. Do 10 jumping jacks or go for a short walk. Moving your body disrupts mental patterns by creating physiological change. The second one is mindful breathing. A few deep breaths can work wonders. Try to breathe at a pace convenient to you. Breathe in, for example, for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds and out for 4 seconds, and gradually get that to a longer time. This not only calms your nervous system, but also forces your mind to focus on something else. The third one is to change your environment. If you're feeling stuck, change your scenery, go outside, get some fresh air, or move to a different room. A new setting can inspire fresh thoughts. The goal here is to break the momentum of your negative thinking so you can create space for a more empowering mindset. Once you interrupt the pattern, you're really ready for the next step. And now that you've interrupted that negativity, it's time for step 2, which is reframing your thoughts. You see, resetting your mindset doesn't mean ignoring what's bothering you or pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, it's about shifting your perspective. One of the quickest ways to reframe is to ask yourself better questions. You see, our brains are wired to find answers. So the questions we ask shape our mindset. So instead of asking, why does this always happen to me? Or what if I fail? Try flipping the script. So ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can this challenge help me to grow? What's one positive thing I can focus on right now? All very empowering questions. By reframing your thoughts, you're actively choosing a more empowering narrative. This doesn't mean dismissing real challenges, but it does mean shifting your focus towards solutions rather than problems. And another powerful tool for reframing is gratitude. I know you've probably heard this before, but that's because it works. When you're stuck in a negative mindset, it's easy to overlook the good. Take a moment to identify 3 things that you're grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude instantly shifts your energy and perspective. And here's a bonus tip for reframing. Try naming your emotions. Research shows that naming what you're feeling, for example, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling disappointed, reduces the intensity of those emotions. When you bring awareness to how you're feeling, you gain more control over your mindset and can reframe from a place of clarity. The third step is all about focusing on the present moment. You see, most of our time with the negative mindset stems from either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. We replay mistakes and regret decisions, or we stress about what might happen next. But here's the truth: the only moment that matters is right now. Learning to be fully present takes practice, but it's one of the fastest ways to reset your mindset. When you anchor yourself in the present moment, you free your mind from distractions and negative spirals and worry. So here's how you can practice being present. So, firstly, mindfulness meditation. Just 5 minutes of meditation can bring you back to the present. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Notice the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, and how you're feeling in the exact moment. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. The second one is grounding exercises. One of my favorite grounding exercises is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Look around and notice 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. You see, this exercise anchors your senses in the present moment. And the third one is engage fully in your activity. Whether you're washing dishes or going for a walk or working on a project, focus entirely on what you're doing. Bring your attention to the details. So the sound of the water if you're doing the dishes, the feel of the pavement under your feet if you're going for a walk, or the colours on your screen. You see, this eliminates your mind wandering and resets your focus. By grounding yourself in the now, you create mental space and clarity, allowing your mind to reset from stress and overwhelm. Once you've interrupted negative patterns, reframed your thoughts, and anchored yourself in the present, the next step is to visualize your desired outcome. This is where mindset resetting gets exciting. You see, visualization is a powerful tool that taps into your brain's ability to manifest what you focus on. When you visualize a positive outcome, your brain starts to align with that possibility, and you begin to think and act in ways that make it a reality. So here's how you can use visualization to reset your mindset. So create a mental movie. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a situation where your mindset is fully aligned with success, with confidence and peace. How do you feel? What actions are you taking? Picture the details vividly. How you look, where you are, what you're accomplishing. The second part is to focus on the feeling. Don't just picture the outcome, focus on the emotions that come with it. Are you feeling proud? Are you feeling fulfilled? Are you feeling delighted? Emotions are the secret sauce that makes visualization effective. When you can feel the outcome before it happens, you're signaling to the brain that this is your new reality. And also, number 3, practice this daily. Visualization works best when it's consistent. Take a few minutes every morning or every evening to visualize your desired mindset and the outcomes that you want. Over time, this practice helps to rewire your brain, making it easier to stay in a positive, empowering, growth orientated mindset. And now that we've covered the main steps, let's talk about something really important. Why do so many people give up when they try to reset their mindset? This is an incredibly common problem, and you might feel that you've experienced this before. So you feel motivated to make a change for a day or two, but after that, it gets tough. The truth is, mindset resetting isn't always easy, and there are a few key reasons people do tend to give up. One of the biggest reasons people give up is because they expect immediate results. We live in a world of instant gratification. Everything is available with a quick click or a swipe. And we often expect the same when it comes to changing our mindset. But here's the thing: mindset shifts don't happen overnight, they take consistent effort. It's easy to get frustrated when you don't see changes right away. You've interrupted your negative patterns, you've reframed your thoughts and tried to be more present, but those negative thoughts keep coming back. It's tempting to think, maybe this isn't working for me, or I'm just not cut out for this. But that's the moment when you need to dig deeper. Mindset resetting is a journey, just like going to the gym and building muscle. It takes time and repetition to strengthen new mental habits. If you stop too soon, you miss out on the transformation that's just around the corner. Remember, progress isn't always linear. Sometimes it's about showing up consistently, even when it feels like nothing's happening. Now, another reason people give up is because of deeply ingrained habits. Almost the subconscious beliefs of old habits die hard. Your mindset, the way you think, and how you respond to challenges are largely shaped by years of conditioning. So when you decide to change your mindset, you're going up against these well-worn thought patterns. It's like trying to reroute a river that's been flowing in the same direction for years. It's possible, but it takes consistent effort. When those old habits kick in, like doubting yourself, falling back into fear, or being overly critical, it's easy to feel like you're not making progress. But this is exactly when you need to stay the course. Just because your mind slips back into the old patterns doesn't mean you're failing. It simply means you're human. So, what can you do about this? Every time you interrupt a negative pattern, every time you reframe your thoughts, you're slowly reprogramming your mind. The more you practice, the weaker those old habits become. And ultimately, they'll lose their grip on you. So persistence is key. Now, the third reason is that mindset shifts can be uncomfortable. In fact, they're supposed to be. Growth often comes with discomfort because you're stepping out of your comfort zone and challenging long held beliefs. For some people, that discomfort is enough to make them quit. It's easier to stay in the familiar, even if that means holding on to old limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns. For example, maybe you're used to thinking, I'll never be good enough. Now, as painful as that thought is, it's also familiar. And there's a strange sense of security in sticking with what you know. But when you start resetting your mindset, you begin to challenge that thought and you say, I am good enough. And suddenly you're faced with the discomfort of believing something new, something unknown. It's human nature to resist change, especially when it feels uncertain. But remember this: growth and comfort never coexist. If you want to reset your mindset, you need to be willing to get uncomfortable. That discomfort is a sign that you're stretching, that you're evolving. Lean into it and don't give up when things feel unfamiliar. And another big reason why people give up is because they try to go it alone. Changing your mindset can be challenging, and it's much harder when you don't have a support system in place. Without people who can encourage you, remind you of your goals, and hold you accountable, it's easy to fall back into the old ways of thinking. Surrounding yourself with a positive, growth orientated community can make all the difference. This could be friends, family, online communities, a mentor, a coach. But this is where people are committed to personal development. The key is to find people who will support you in your journey, to reset your mindset, not to drag you back into negativity or self doubt. Sometimes just having someone to remind you of why you started can keep you going when you feel like giving up. Don't underestimate the power of support and accountability in helping you to stay on track. So if you've ever tried to reset your mindset and feel like giving up, please know you're not alone. It's normal to face resistance and it's common to encounter obstacles. But here's the most important thing: don't stop. Mindset work is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time to create new mental habits, and it's okay if the process feels slow and challenging. Every time you take a step forward, whether that's interrupting a negative pattern, reframing your thoughts, or practicing gratitude, you're making progress. Even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, you're planting seeds for a better, more positive mindset. Those seeds take time to grow, but if you keep nurturing them, they will eventually flourish. Now, as promised at the beginning, here's the bonus tip that can solidify everything we've talked about today. Use affirmations to strengthen your new mindset. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to program your mind for success. Now, the reasons why affirmations work is that they challenge and replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. They help rewire the brain to focus on what's possible instead of what's holding you back. The first piece is to choose affirmations that resonate. Pick affirmations that truly speak to your goals and desires and aspirations. For example, I am confident in my ability to overcome challenges, or I am worthy of achieving my dreams. The key is to use statements that feel true to you, even if they stretch your comfort zone. Secondly, say them with emotion. Don't just mindlessly repeat your affirmations. Say them with feeling, say them with conviction. Stand tall, smile, and put energy behind the words. The more emotion you bring to them, the more powerful they become. And the next piece is to repeat them consistently. Affirmations work through repetition, so incorporate them into your daily routine. Say them in front of the mirror, write them in your journal, or even record yourself saying them and listen during your commute to work, for example. By consistently affirming positive beliefs, you create a solid foundation for your new mindset, making it easier to maintain the reset you've just accomplished. So there you have it, the fastest way to reset your mindset in 4 simple steps, plus a bonus tip that will help you maintain and strengthen your mental shift. So let's recap. Number 1, interrupt the negative pattern by taking immediate action to break the cycle of negative thoughts. Number 2, reframe your thoughts by asking better, empowering questions and shifting your focus to what you can learn or be grateful for. Number 3 is focus on the present moment by using mindfulness techniques and grounding exercises to stay rooted in the here and now. And number 4 is visualize your desired outcome by creating a mental movie of the success, confidence, and positive emotions that you want to explore. And don't forget the bonus tip, use affirmations to solidify your mindset shift and keep yourself aligned with positivity and growth. Now I want to hear from you. What steps from today's video resonated the most with you? Are you going to start interrupting your negative thought patterns? Or maybe focus more on visualizing your desired outcome? Let me know in the comments below, and I promise you I respond to everybody's. I'd love to hear your thoughts and how you're going to apply these strategies into your life. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and also subscribe if you want more content to help you create a life that you truly love living. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, the hardest part of resetting your mindset is staying committed when things get tough. But the payoff, it's a life you truly love living, one where your thoughts, beliefs, and actions are all aligned with your goals and dreams. So don't give up. You've got this. And until next time, keep focusing on what you truly want, and I'll see you in the next video.